What's happening, people? We'll give it a minute here for people to come on in. How we look, everybody? Look good? Everybody look good here? Somebody talk to me. We look good? I ain't never nervous, plugs. It either goes or it don't, brother. Good, thank you, sir. Thank you. Juice Man, thank you, brother. We'll give everybody a minute to get in here, I guess. Oh, it's going to be one hell of a show tonight. I think we got this figured out. With a little help from the Juice Man, a little help from the Plugs Man. I think we got it. Hey, what's up, Swing? How you doing, buddy? What's going on, my friend? A lot of pictures? Yeah, we got, I don't know, I'd say 20. Everything Treasure, how you doing, man? Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoy it. It's going to be a pretty good show tonight, so it should be all right. You know, this is kind of a place where people can show the stuff they found, you know. Hopefully, good to hear. Yes, sir. Good to hear. Some people don't have channels, you know, and they'd like to show their stuff. And then you got people like Plugs and Juice. They would just want to show theirs anyway. Dep Spader, hello, sir. Thank you for coming in. Good to see you. So we've been working on the show a little bit. You know, last week was our first time actually trying to show stuff, and it was rough, but we did all right, I guess. I think this time will be a little better, though. You know, it can only get better, right? We hope. We hope, anyway. Who all we got in here? We got Dep Spader. We got Woody Wood. We got Plugs for Days, of course. And we got the Juice Man, of course. Can you dig it? Metal Detecting. My brother-in-law, he's a big part of this. So, and so is Plugs. So thank all them for their help. We got Johnny Small Peppers. All right. Welcome, Johnny. Good to see you here, buddy. I don't know about where you guys are, but it's been cold here. I haven't been able to get out and hunt. So I tried to start a new playlist today of some how-to videos, you know, because I can make them from home, and I've been talking about doing it for a while. So I went ahead. Joe Strack, you made it, buddy. Good for you. I was hoping you would. And to keep you up, you might be late for work tomorrow, buddy. I tried to find some earlier holes, but it seems like everybody's got live streams almost every night. Where it didn't interfere with other people too much, and you know, see what we could do. But I appreciate all y'all coming. Thank you, Juice, for sharing the video, buddy. I'm getting notifications over here as I work with you guys. We'll give just a few minutes here for other people to come in, and then we'll get it started. So as you guys know, some of y'all know, we'll go through and show finds. Who is this? Somebody new is in here. 513 Dig. Welcome, sir. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you coming by. but we'll give them a few minutes here. But a lot of people send in stuff, and I'm thankful for that. You know, you guys, if without y'all, I don't really have much to show. I could just show my thing. And not many people want to see all the stuff I find. They already see it, right? Nevertheless, yeah, thank you for being here, buddy. 513 dig. This way people got a place. I've told all these, a lot of y'all have already heard. I used to be in a metal detecting club back in the old days. Oh, we got my buddy from Florida in here, Brian Felton. What's up, Brian? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for coming over. We used to be in a club, and one of the best parts about being in the club was going there once a month to see what everybody found. And that's just not out here. So, hi, Christine. How are you, dear? This is a place where people can show what they found. Man, we're getting some more people in here. Metal detecting East Texas with Kevin. Kevin, how you doing, brother? Thanks for being here. Park Rat Pat's in the house. All right. For those of you who don't know Park Rat Pat, if anybody doesn't know him, he makes stickers, and he has a great channel. He made these stickers for me, right? If I can get them up there, here we go. He made these stickers for me. Great guy to know. Has a great channel also. Thank you for being here, Pat. So anyway, on the show, what we try to do is I try to show what people have found, lately. And since this is our second week of doing it, people have sent in finds, and some of them are not from this week, but it doesn't really matter. It's getting us going. And I think you guys will see there's a lot of good finds in our community, and that's the way it is. What's going on out there? Who's sipping on what? Oh, look, Florida Mom is in the house. She made it. Good to see you, Mama. I hope you enjoy it. What are y'all sipping on out there? Oh, Plug says hi, Miss Betty. We got Can You Dig It? The Juice Man says hi, Miss Betty. For those of you who don't know, Miss Betty, Florida Mom is my mother. And she's been a hardcore follower for a while, so it's good to have her. It's late down there where she lives, so I appreciate her staying up. So anyway, yeah, I see Mr. Peck is in the house. Mr. Peck, you started your channel, didn't you? Oh, we got a celebrity, guys. Weird Guy is in the house. Weird, thanks for being here, brother. Mom, Brian Felton says tell you hi. Brian is in the house also. Brian from Lehigh. Weird, thank you for coming, brother. You got some good stuff in here. You'll probably be winning something tonight. What are y'all sipping on out there? Plug says, what's up, Johnny Bravo? We got Bravo in the house too? Very good. It's good. We're getting some people in here. A lot of good people in here tonight. Appreciate all y'all coming. Thank you. Thank you. Dep Spader said he's got some lemonade. 513 Dig said he's got some coffee. I don't blame you, buddy. I should be drinking coffee myself. I got snow on the ground and a fence to build in the morning, so you know how that is. Weird. What are you drinking, Weird? Usually Weird Guy's my only beer buddy. Although I'm not drinking beer tonight, so anyway, yeah, so we changed this around a little bit. I think that you guys will see it's a little bit different. I kind of ran it as a slideshow tonight, so we'll be able to just move from one to the other. Hopefully everything. Brian Felton, my brother down in Florida, brother from another mother, says he's got a Bud Light. I don't blame you there. Oh, weird guy. Weird guy's at it again. Water again, but had a 12% stout last night. Okay. I was going to say, weird guy sometimes has his stout. Um, Nevertheless, I guess we'll get it going here. I had a lot of people send a lot of good stuff in, and these finds are, they're all awesome. And it's always good to be able to. John, old time digger says he's got water. I don't blame you, buddy. I probably ought to have that too. Might be rough in the morning, but anyway, we'll deal with that when the morning comes, right? But a lot of these things are really great finds that don't get shown enough, in my opinion. So I'm glad that you guys sent them in, and we'll get to looking at them here in just a minute. Hopefully, we got a lot of people in here, and Juice and Plugs, everything look good, buddy. Give them a see. Good, so we get fired up here. I think tonight what we're going to do, it's going to be different than last week. Tonight, like I said, I've got these set up as kind of a slideshow. Plug says, yes, sir, we're looking good. 5x5, everything's good. Thank you. What we're going to do tonight, and this is kind of a collaboration. Plugs helped out. Can You Dig It? Juice helped out with some ideas and ways to pull all this together. There's a lot of moving pieces here. But we're going to try to run it kind of as a slideshow. Depp Spader says, hello, Brian F. Brian Depp Spader is a good man. He's a metal detector stuff in Canada. I believe it's Canada. He actually found some gold coins. The guy's pretty good. He says, hi, Brian. Swing That Thing is in the house. He's my buddy, too, down in Florida. If you ever want me to mod, I'm good to be up for Sunday night streams. I know you had mentioned it last week. Yes, sir, and that's cool. I can make you a mod anytime. I got a couple of, I think I got one right now. I think Plugs is mod. I haven't made anybody else mods, but I'll definitely do that on the next one. Swing, no problem. I was worried about you last time. I thought, well, you might be, going to bed. I don't blame you a bit. It's late down there in Florida. So anyway, we're going to run this kind of like a slideshow tonight. And then after each category, we'll vote. You guys will vote, not me. And that way, I think it'll make things a little simpler than it was last time. Last week was my first week doing this, and it was good. We got it done, but I think that there's improvement all the time. Always need to improve, right? That's right. Swing That Thing says, LOL, team no sleep. Ready for the show, buddy. All right. You got it, Swing. Let's get into it then. All right. So what I'm going to do here, guys and gals out in detection land, I'm going to pull up another screen here. We're going to pull up a split screen, and we're going to start out with coins. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Well, 5 people that sent in coins. And we're going to pull those up, and we'll look at them one by one. And we'll take a minute, and then we'll look at what everybody's found for coins, and then we'll vote on coins after that. All right, I'll pull it up. Here we go. All right, we'll start out with coins. So the first coin here that you guys are about to see right there is an 1853 seated raised arrows seated quarter. It was found by Plugs, and you got it for me. I forgot to put Plugs on the bottom here, but this is Plugs. And for those of you who do not know, a very hard to find coin. It's a silver quarter, 1853 Raisin Arrows. Very nice coin, Plugs. Is everybody seeing that okay? Plugs and Juice, is everything looking good there? I'll give you all a minute here. That coin's in good shape. Yes, sir. Everybody says yes, sir. Looks like 513 Dick said yes, sir. Plug says it looks good. Good. For those of you who are metal detectorists, you know that seededs are pretty hard to find. I've only ever found 2 in my life. Very nice fine Plugs. So that's our first coin on in the coin category. I'm going to move it to the other side here where you guys can see the reverse side of it. That is the reverse side. And still in pretty good shape for an 1853 coin. Good job, Plugs. Let's see who's saying what in here. Y'all got to excuse me. Got to put my eyes on. Depp Spader says he has all but a seeded dime. Very nice, Depp Spader. And it goes to wherever, I guess, some people live in areas that are older than others. Where I live out here in Denver, Denver wasn't even built till the late 1850s. And even then it was a small camp. So they're hard to find here. They're pretty rare. The Juice Man, Can You Dig It, found a seeded half dime when we were hunting once. And I've only ever seen one other here. I did find one in New Orleans, though, years ago. But very nice find, Plugs. Way to go there. All right, so we're going to move on to the next coin. And I do believe the next coin is Johnny Bravo, a 1900 barb recorder. And this is the picture. I can't pull it in anymore. It's the way it was sent to me. But it's Johnny Bravo's 1900 barb recorder. And that's a good find, Mr. Bravo. You should be proud of that. Nice, Johnny. Yeah, that's a good find there. Quarters, for those of you who don't know, and maybe this is just my opinion, Old Time Digger says he found a seeded dime. Very good, Old Time. They're pretty hard to find. They're pretty rare. For those of you who don't know, though, seededs are pretty hard to find. Even any quarter is pretty hard to find nowadays. I found a couple Washington 50s silver quarters, but it depends on where you live, I guess. Once again, but Johnny, that's a nice barber, my friend. Joe Strack says, "Man, I haven't found a barber or a seeded anything yet." I hear you, Joe. It depends. They're hard, especially quarters and halves are hard to find because when they were dropped, they were big and people seen them, they picked them up. They're just not as easy to find, in my opinion. But that's a heck of a find. We'll go on to the reverse side of it. Say something, Johnny Bravo from Plugs. Weird Guy says seeded gonna be hard to beat. Yeah, seeded's a heck of a find. And Weird Guy, he knows. He's been there with me. He's been metal detecting a long time, similar to me. And quarters are old quarters are hard to find. There's a few Washingtons here and there, but seededs and barbers, they're pretty rare in my neck of the woods anyway. So that's the reverse side of Bravo's barb recorder. We'll leave that up for just a minute here for y'all to look at. Quarters have a unique sound, 3032. That is correct on the Knox. I run the Knox right now. Mr. Depp Spader, been running the Knox a little bit lately. You know, I guess I'm kind of a slut. I run all the machines pretty much. I got an Amphibio, and over the years, I've ran a lot of machines. But Johnny Bravo says, "Yep, my favorite coin." I hear you, brother. That's a good find. You know, lately I've been running the Knox a lot, and I'm starting to enjoy it more and more the more hours I put on it. It depends on what I'm looking for. If I'm hunting old coins, I'll run the Knox. I just like the way it picks them up when they're deep. You know, if I'm running a park or something like that for jewelry and modern, then I'll go with something different like the Amphibio. But nevertheless, beautiful find. Okay, we're going to move on. And so the next coin that's going to come up here is this is from Mr. B. Higgles. And you have to excuse it. It's one picture he sent me, but it was a coin and 2 bullets from Civil War bullets. The coin that he found there was a war nickel. I don't have a date. He didn't send a date, but it's a war nickel, so that means it's got to be between 1940, 2 or 3 to 45. So, nevertheless, it's a war nickel. Thank you, Mr. B. Higgles. I know you're not in here, but thank you for sending it. Brian, you still out there, buddy? War nickels are 1943 to 1945. Yeah, I have a 1943 I found a couple weeks ago, but I couldn't remember if it was 2 or 3. I have a 43 that I found, I think it might have been 3 weeks ago, but of course, Mr. Felton says he is still out there. Good for you. Anyway, Mr. B. Higgles sent that in. We'll move on. I only have one side of that, so there won't be 2 sides of it. We'll go to the next one. And this comes from the weirdest guy in the land. Mr. Weird Guy, we love you, buddy. Weird found these, and let me double check my paperwork. It is a 999 1-ounce silver coins. There's 2 of them that were found together, I guess. Correct me if I'm wrong, Weird. They are 2 1-ounce coins found together. The second one is a Merry Christmas 1-ounce silver coin. So you found 2 of them in the same spot, 1-ounce silvers. What's Weird say? Yeah, I dug those together back to back in late 1900s. Very nice, Weird. Weirdest dude in the land. Yep, you are the man. And Weird, I wanted to thank you. You know, you have sent in stuff for us every time, and I know it's a pain in the ass to get on there and send stuff in, but he's sent in things from every category this week. So I really appreciate that, Weird. Thank you. Miss Christine says that's pretty, Weird Guy. It sure is. Woody Wood says, "Hi, get to dig." Johnny Small Peppers is Crazy in here. Maybe Crazy's in here. I don't see her on the chat, but she could be. Johnny Small Pepper says crazy. Maybe he just means that's crazy. Yes. Nevertheless, really good find there. So I'm going to move it on over to the next one. Oh, no, hold on, guys. Oh, okay. So that's the reverse side of Mr. Weird Guy's coins. Those are the backs of them. And I believe, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last coin, so it is. So we're gonna, when I move over and it says jewelry, then we'll vote on these coins. And I've got the voting system ready this week, so we'll see just where we are. We see ring. Who sees ring? Rings are next. Plugs, are you guys seeing the reverse side of Weird Guy's coins? Yeah, it looks like Plug says, so that's so cool, weird. Yes, we are. Okay, but thanks, sir. So those are the reverse side of Mr. Weird Guy's coins. 2 1 coins found together. Okay, so I'm going to move it ahead a little bit, but you guys, let's start thinking about voting. And then we'll go to jewelry. Oh, we got another celebrity in the house. Did you find anything detecting? Hey, Gary, did you get your coin yet, buddy? Let me know in the comments there if you received your coin that I mailed you. And hello to you, sir. I hope you're having a good New Year. For those of you who don't know, Gary, did you find anything detecting? He's a great guy, great channel. If y'all don't know him, go check him out. That man comes up with some good finds. He's up in California. Happy New Year's, Beep. Thank you, sir. Happy New Year's to you, sir. Dep Spader says that ring looks like it would hurt. Oh, that ring, yeah. Those are 2 rings I found at a park here. I just used them as a picture to go to jewelry. I was trying to find some things to make a break in the slideshow here. So I just picked out 2 rings that I found this year and threw them in there. All right, looks like get to dig and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, sir. Always appreciated. Did you find any? Hello, Woody Wood. Gary, did you get the coin I sent you, buddy? That's a fat ring. Yeah, it is. Okay, guys, it's time to vote on those coins you've seen. This is just yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you coming by. Not yet, Beep. Okay, well, you should be getting it. I sent it out a week ago. So it should be hitting your doorstep, bud. So this is just a break between coins and jewelry. This is telling me that we're going to jewelry now. So we got one Dep Spader says seated. Okay. All right. So we got one. Okay, hold on, guys. Here we got plugs. 1 for plugs. 2 for plugs. 3 for plugs. Park Rat Pat says seated quarter, hands down. I'm looking, buddy. Everybody's voting seated. I got 5 seated now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so okay, we're all going seated on this, it looks like. I'll give y'all a minute. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brian Felton's got 1 for the 2-ounce silvers for Mr. Weird Guy. All right. Can you dig it? Are you going for weird too? Looks like I got 2 for weird. Mr. Felton down in Florida and Lehigh. How's Lehigh doing there, Brian? Have a seat, plugs, because you just got sat down from Mr. Depspader. I agree with you, sir. I agree with you, sir. Woody Wood says, I have to admit, weird find awesome too. Yes. Listen, guys, there's no loser in this house, okay? These are all beautiful finds, man. I mean, you know, we all hunt, we go out there. Oh, my buddy says our old hometowns went to shit. Well, that's to be expected. You know, we all go out there and we hunt hard, and you know, one day you find something, the next day you don't. But it's just fun to see everybody's finds. So we're all, you know, we all enjoy looking at them and finding them and voting. So weird guy from Get to Digging says weird. Oh, Park Rat Pat says arrows and rays is an extra rare. Yeah, I agree with you. That's another. Yeah, he's already in there. They're all awesome, but seeded is 150 years old plus from Depspader, and I agree with you. So do we all agree that plugs, arrows, and rays takes the coins? Because it's got 6 votes here, and I got 2 for the 2 ounces of silver. Y'all let me know what y'all believe there. I believe, Mr. Plugs, you have won the coin category, sir. And then, if somebody tells me agreed, we'll move on to the jewelry. Miss Christine gives me a thumbs up. Swing that thing. Says, good job, Plugs. Plugs says, thanks, everyone. Okay, very good, Plugs. I'll tell you, a seated quarter is hard to beat. But weird, those coins. Congrats, Plugs. Yes, agreed. All right. You know, finding 2 1-ounce silvers is a hell of a find. Weird. I've never found 2 1-ounce silvers. I've never found one. So you're the man there. Plug says I have more seeded coins. I know. I seen you find a seeded dime on one of your videos there. All right. Well, let's move on to jewelry, ladies and gentlemen. So this is jewelry category, and I'm going to flip this over so we can see the first jewelry we're going to come to is Mr. Weird, the weirdest guy in the land. And he's coming out with a ring that is whoop, hold on, I went too far. There it is. Whoop, hold on. There it is. The weirdest guy in the land. This is a silver or World War II 1944 Army Navy ring that was found by the weirdest guy in the land. And it's a hell of a ring. I totally like the ring myself. I've never found one of those big rings like that. Weirdest guy in the land says he dug this one on video. Hell of a job, Weird. Hell of a job. Juice found one. Me and Juice were hunting a park once, and the Juice man, Can You Dig It, found one. I don't believe it was that old, but it was a World War or a war ring. Heck yeah, says Get to Digging. It's super cool by Depspader. Nice by Christine. I agree. That's a heck of a ring. So that's Weird Guy's ring. We're gonna. I think I only have one picture of that, so we'll move on to the next picture. So you guys keep a mental picture of that. 925 says weird guy. Stamp sterling. So you guys know in the 40s they quit stamping sterling. So, oh, Mr. Ray Gonzalez is in here. Ray, welcome, sir. Thank you for being here. Ray, we love Ray. Ray's a good guy. Okay, so we're going to move to the next picture, guys. All right, this is Ray Gonzalez. As a matter of fact, Ray, this is Ray's Indian head pendant that he found. I don't have information on silver or what, but Ray Gonzalez found this. It is an Indian head pendant. That's the info I have. What's a beast is right. What is Plug saying here? What a beast is right. 14-inch fingers. LOL. Okay. All right, Plugs. Nice piece by Johnny Smallpepper. I totally agree. That's a heck of a find. Very nice, Ray. Did you find anything detecting? Stingray. Pretty clean Indian by Woody Wood. I agree. That's a heck of a charm, huh? Or a pendant, whatever you want to call it. It's silver, Plug says. Okay. I didn't have that info, so I didn't know if it was silver or not, but if that's silver, that's a heck of a piece of silver. It looks like silver, Swing. I agree with you. Nice pendant by Weird Guy. Ray Gonzalez said it was 16 inches deep. Wow. Gregory Gibson, thank you for being here, sir. You don't have to be sorry. It's late at night, buddy. Some people can't stay up this late, you know. Some of us work. Oh, man. Anyway, yeah, that's a heck of a find. Ray, I appreciate you sending it in. All right, we're going to move on, guys, to the next picture here. And this is by Johnny Bravo. And it is a 14-karat diamond ring. Wow. Johnny, that's a hell of a find, bud. Where'd you find that at, Johnny? Johnny Bravo. 14K. Diamond ring. Yeah, swing that thing, or metal detecting. Yeah, you think. Bingo, says Christine. I agree. Gold is king, says the weirdest guy in the end. He 20 feet away. Plug says he found it 20 feet away his first trip out. Wow. Hey, Plugs, I know that feeling, man. I took Juice out. Me and Juice, our first time hunting together on a soccer field. I found a junker ring, and 2 feet away, can you dig it? The Juice man pulls out a 14K gold ring right next to me. Who is this? Oh, can you dig it? Detecting posted. Come on over, Beep's live stream. Nice. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm running a couple different devices here. Beautiful ring, Johnny. Plug says, lucky ass found that. LOL, bravo. I hear you, buddy. Damn, that's wicked, but did you find anything? BC Trails is in the house. Thank you, sir, for coming. Happy New Year to you. Thanks for being here. We're just in the middle here of showing a lot of finds that people have found in the community. Let's see. Plugs man says next time we will get some some closer pictures. The satellite view picture is too far away. I agree. Plugs, I tried to pull them in, but that's as far as I could pull them. What do we got here? Johnny Bravo, metal detecting, Ray. Oh, yeah. Hi, everyone from Ray. Johnny Small Pepper says, hey, BC. And Woody Wood, LOL plugs. I agree with you. All right, guys. So keep a mental note of this one. We're going to move to the next one. Okay, this was sent in by Miss Christine, the awesomest chick in the land. And this is a 925 Tiffany bracelet that she found, and hence the word Tiffany. She found this beside a sidewalk. Tiffany bracelets are one hell of a find for those that don't know. What's weirdest guy in the land said something. Hold on, let me go back down here and see what he says. This show and tell is what I liked about Digging Canucks live stream, but she doesn't do them anymore. Well, weird. Thank you, man. You know, it's not about me. It's about what we find. And that's one thing that I noticed. You know, I sat down and I thought pretty hard about what's going on in the metal detecting community on the internet. And the only thing that I found that wasn't really being done was one of the biggest things that I liked about clubs, you know, was going and looking at what people have found. Because as detectorists, we all love to see what other people have found, right? So I thought maybe this would work. It would help you guys. It would help me, and we'd all get along that way. Anyway, this is Miss Christine's 925 Tiffany bracelet. For those of you who do not know, Tiffany bracelets are quite expensive. Awesome job, Miss Christine. Ray Gonzalez says that he has a TNC ring. Plug says we should be subbing each other and supporting each other. That is correct. And that's what we try to do here. You know, and that it's not about who's high in silver from Weird Guy. I agree. I know somebody who found a Tiffany bracelet, and I believe it was valued at like $500. So nice find, Miss Christine. Thank you so much for sending it in. We sure appreciate it. Ray Gonzalez says girls. Miss Christine's a ride and die. She's with me all the time. Christine says, thank you. Well, you're mighty welcome, dear. Can you dig it? The Juice Man says, yes, high dollar. Very nice find, Miss Christine. I'm going to move it because there is a reverse side on this one, if I remember correctly. There it is. It's a little farther away, but it does say Tiffany something right there. You guys can see it. Miss Christine, I'd be proud of that myself. Weirdest guy in the land says, hey, Juice, I seen you guys got some snow. Weird. We sure did. We got 4 inches last night, and I couldn't detect today, and neither could the Juice. So I made my first video today. It's going to be a playlist of how to for beginners, because there's really not a lot I can do from my backyard, you know, but we're going to keep them videos going out one way or the other, right? Can you dig it? Says, yeah, I went snow hunting today. I seen that. Weird Guy says, same there. He got some snow too, I guess. Tiffany and Company, New York 925. Yes, ma'am. That's what it says on it. And if I could bring it in closer, guys, I would, but the picture won't allow me. That's as close as I could get it when I recorded it. Ray Gonzalez said he stayed home, boring. I agree, Ray. I stayed home too and tried to make a video in my backyard with my dogs. My pit bull wouldn't leave me alone. All right, well, we're going to move on. Christine was the last jewelry, guys, so we're going to have to vote here on jewelry, it looks like. And the next one will be relics. The next category is relics. So you guys let me know. Let's vote on them on that jewelry. Looks like we got Dep Spader says I'm going weird because it has a story. Okay, so I got one for weird. Let's see here. Weird one. And then we're gonna go whoa, you guys are going fast. Hold on, let me scroll back down. All right, so we got one Dep Spader for Christine. Oh no, Dep Spader's going weird. One for weird, one for Tiffany. And then we're gonna go 513 Dig says Tiffany. That's two. Ray Gonzalez says Christine. That's three. Swing That Thing says he votes for the gold ring, which is gonna be Johnny Bravo. And then we're gonna go for weirdest guy in the park. He comes out for Johnny Bravo. And then we got Parker at Pat says Bravo's gold. That's three for Johnny Bravo. Christine votes gold ring. That's Johnny Bravo. Plugs for days is Johnny Bravo. Old time digging says, damn, that's a hard decision. Indian head necklace. Okay. One for the necklace. It's a pendant, actually. And then, can you dig it? Says Mama Christine. All right. And what's Dep Spader say here? Dep Spader says, hey, BC Jason. Okay, that don't help me. Joe Strack says weird. All right, guys. Well, it looks to me like we got a winner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Johnny Bravo's gold ring looks like it takes it. Again, they're all awesome. I agree with you, Dep Spader. All finds are good. Beautiful finds. I'd be happy to find either one of them. You know, I really would. But I'm going by what you guys say here. Woody Wood says, hey, beep. All great finds. Ray Gonzalez, where? Yes, they are Dep Spader. I don't know what he's talking about here, but have to go. Alarm call from my park. Okay, Woody Wood, very good. Be safe. Good job, Bravo. Yes, I agree. Johnny Bravo wins with the gold ring. That's kind of hard to beat. And we'll go with that one. So for that category of jewelry, we have Johnny Bravo. Good job, Johnny Bravo. Buy plugs for days. All right, guys. So the next category that we have is going to be relics. And we have some good relics here. Give me just a minute here. And we'll move. Here, Ray Gonzalez says, here's Johnny. Awesome finds beat by Depp Spader. I agree, Depp. You guys sent in a lot of great stuff. And that's awesome. All right, are you guys ready for relics? Plugs, let me know if y'all are ready to move to relics. Okay, Ray says go. All right, here we go. So, see you later, Woody Wood. Have a good night, brother. All right, so our first relic comes from the weirdest guy in the land, and it is a heck of a relic. Plug says, let's get the trail rolling. I'm rolling, buddy. All right, so this is a belt buckle, 1940s to 1950s Indian chief belt buckle, found by the weirdest guy in the land. I don't know exactly where or anything, but it's a hell of a buckle. Nice job, Weird. Ray Gonzalez says, cool. Weirdest guy in the land says brass. Okay. Christine says that's cool. Swing That Thing says that's cool. Oh, we got somebody new in here. The Berkshire Mass Treasure Hunter. Welcome, sir. We appreciate you coming. Weird guy says he found that close to the World War II ring. Okay. That's a heck of a hunt you had there, buddy. Can you dig it? Says, dude, that's awesome. I agree. Belt buckles are awesome finds. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Depp Spader says, hey to Berkshires. Yeah, Berkshires, we appreciate you being here, man. Okay, guys, so that is the weirdest guy in the land's belt buckle. I think I only have one. Weird says that belt buckle is on his channel also. So if you guys don't know him and you haven't subbed him, go check him out. Weird is a celebrity here. I was watching Weird before I even had a channel. Him and Jeremy. I'd go watch those guys, Paystreak Super Freak and Weird Guy in the Park, before I ever even started my channel. So they're awesome. Weird says he found it, I believe, in 2019. Is that correct, Weird? All right. Well, Grade 8 Fine says that buckle is awesome. I agree with you, sir. All right, we're going to move on to the next one. Y'all keep this one in mind now. All right, next up, Johnny Bravo military button. And I do believe this is an infantry button. I know a little about buttons, just enough to get myself in trouble. But it is an I button, infantry button. I'm not sure of the time on it. I don't know if it is World War II or before. Ray Gonzalez says, everyone here is cool. Is Joel? Joel's in here. What's up, Beep? Cool finds, everyone. Thank you, Joel. For those of you who don't know, Joel's my brother-in-law and pastor. He's a great guy. He does a lot of good for the community. Y'all feel free to go over and check out his channel. He also has a channel. And Juice, why don't you throw it up there or let them know where it is? I don't know myself. I have it on my phone, but I can't spit it out here. Joel's a great guy, good guy, honest guy, hardworking guy. I appreciate him all the time. Thanks for being here, Joel. Plug, weirdest guy in the land. Grade 8 fine says it's Civil War. Thank you, sir. I know it has an eye on it, so I know it's infantry. I know that much. Weirdest guy says plugs for days. Ha ha. Nope. Just tossed in the treasure bin with all the other finds. Okay. Berkshire Mass Hunter. I am old newbie in metal detecting. Just been detecting about a year, but it's an awesome hobby. Yes, sir, it is. I've been doing it for 24 years myself. And I've lived in a couple different states, so I've got a little experience. I used to hunt Civil War stuff in War of 1812 when I first started. That's how I got introduced to metal detecting. I bought a metal detector and I just happened to go to a club and I fell in with a group of relic hunters and they grabbed me up by the neck when I was young and took me out in the woods, and I found a lot of cool stuff and didn't really understand how cool it was at the time. Now I really do. So, nevertheless, great find, Johnny Bravo with a military eye button. Ray Gonzalez says he's done it 3 days. I don't believe that for a day. Plug says, Jay, that's 1890 to 1908. Stay focused. I'm focused, but it doesn't have it didn't send with no date on it, my friend. Okay, guys, so we'll move on to the next one. Hell of a find, Johnny. Congrats on that. Berkshire says he does a lot of bottle hunting in rivers. That's really cool, buddy. I'll tell you, when I lived in New Orleans, we used to go to these old abandoned houses down on the Mississippi River, and we'd go in the back right and left corners and dig, or we'd probe till we hit glass, and then we would dig. Crazy about a Mercury. Hey, sweetheart, thank you for being here. We'd probe till we heard glass, and then we'd sit down and dig a 3x4 hole in the ground, and we'd pull out so many bottles. It was quite an experience. They don't have that up here, but New Orleans was good. Crazy about a Mercury. Thanks for being here, dear. All right, guys. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna go to the next one, and let's see. That's the back of Johnny Bravo's button right there, so that y'all can see. Do a run. Berkshire Mass Treasure Hunter says, do a run YouTube channel. Also my channel name. All right, buddy. You didn't call me sweetheart, Ray? No, I didn't. You're kind of getting it about me, bud. Oh, you're a good guy, Ray. Dep Spader says, hey, crazy. Everybody's saying hey to crazy. This is the reverse side of Johnny Bravo's military button. What a hell of a good shape it's in. I got a lot of buttons here, and most of them, the shank's been over. So, let's see here. Plugs for days says, we call you Sweet Fart Ray. Christine says, hi, Crazy About a Mercury. Crazy About a Mercury is one of my favorite songs. I want to send that girl a Mercury. I've been trying to, but I never seem to be able to get her to enter. Crazy About a Mercury. We love you, dear. Weird guys saying hi. All right, so we're going to move on, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's see here. In relics, we're going to go on. Oh, man. Okay. So this is Mr. Plugs for Days. Okay, guys. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I've never found any silver this big. Okay. This is a sterling silver napkin holder. For those of you who know, they used to fold up napkins and put this around them. It does have a maker's mark, and I cannot make it out. Steffens and Company, Sterling. And Plugs for more about it, but he found that metal detecting, and it is one hell of a chunk of silver. Talk to me, Plugs. 1920 napkin ring. Yes, sir. I helped you look it up, remember? Can you dig it? Says, wow, I agree. That's a heck of a chunk of sterling. Crazy About It Mercury says, that's beautiful. I agree. Berkshire says, I have a silver coin curse, LOL. I found everything else but only one silver coin in a year. Berkshire silver coins are hard to find, buddy. And they're getting harder every day. I find a few on my channel. I don't remember the count. I think I found like 26 this year. They're pretty rare and getting rarer. You know, I remember back when I first started, you could go out and find silver coins, you know, 2 or 3, and a couple of buffalo nickels and, you know, an Indian head here and there. Nowadays, it just isn't that way, buddy. They're going away. All the more reason to get out there and hunt. Squeak is in here? No way. Digging with Squeak. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you enjoy it. What's left of it. We like to show what everybody's found here. And what's up on the screen here is Mr. Plugs for Days silver napkin holder or ring. Miss Christine says, how much did it weigh? Plugs knows. I think he said it was something 13 grams. Is that right, Plugs? Plugs just forgot. He said, no, I have the info here. I think he said that it was 13 grams. Yes, 13 grams. 13 grams of silver. Digging for Squeak says, my find of the year happened yesterday and likely burned out all my good luck. Well, you know what? Squeak, you send me an email and we'll get it on here next week. Digging with Squeak says it was 1776 silver real, half real. That's awesome, man. We don't find those out here in the West, so that's really awesome. Somebody can throw up my one of my helpers in there can throw up my email and send that to me, Squeak, with a picture, and we'll put it on here for next week. You'll be entered and see what you'll probably win. That's a heck of a find. All right. What's Crazy About a Mercury says, oh my gosh, that's one of my bucket listers. Yeah, they're hard to find. Okay, thank you, Arthur or Juice, for throwing up gbeepout@gmail.com. If you guys found something and you want to put it on next week, send me an email with a picture and a brief description, and we'll get it on here. We'll get you in there next week. And, you know, you might win. Weirdest guy, Plug says, good job, Juice. Weirdest guy says, what did they give it back? I'm not sure, buddy. Digging with Squeak says, awesome. only time I ever win is on Juice's live stream. Well, you ain't been on Get the Beep Out's live stream then, because you'll win over here too, buddy. Everybody's a winner over here. Over here, we just like to show what everybody's found. You know, that's what it's about. It's not about me. It's about what you guys find. All right, so can you dig it? Says can you dig it? Metal Detector says no. Joe Strack says nobody will submit a coin next week now. Y'all better. Don't be scared. You never know how the people are gonna vote, right? That's right, Joe. Oh man. Plugs for days, says LOL Squeak. Squeak damn right by the Can You Dig It Man. Hey Felton, you still in here? Joe Strack says that'll do, plugs. Weird says we should add a dunk category for laughs. We can do that too. Hey, this is whatever y'all want, man. We do what y'all want on here. It's a place to come and do whatever you guys want to do, man. Just tell me. You know, you can email me. Crazy About a Mercury says, oh, Lord, Berkshires, you have got to submit that picture. Yeah, Squeak's got to send that picture too. Squeak's the one that's got the real, I believe. It's worthless, y'all. Has a square hole in it. A lot of them had holes in them, buddy, and that's okay. They put them around their neck so they wouldn't lose them. I found a large cent in New Orleans with a hole in it. It was a hold coin. That's awesome. Juice says, let's have a zinc category. I don't think so. That's a lot of work for a freaking zinc, Juice. Oh, weird guy says he dug a 1 gallon paint can. Damn, that must have not sounded too good, buddy. I don't know. What machine were you using when you dug that, weird? Digging with Plug says, no, Juice, we see enough of that trash already. I kind of agree with Plugs. A lot of them pennies and stuff, you know, they're a dime a dozen. But Digging with Squeak says, we love hold coins and tokens. I agree with you. You know what, Squeak, I found one the other day. As a matter of fact, the Weird's on here. Weird, you remember we were talking about that hold coin I found, and I said I thought it was a Chinese coin. And you had said you hadn't seen one with a hole that shape. Well, I cleaned it up a little bit, and damn if it don't have Chinese writing all over it. Depth Spader says that makes it more interesting, Squeak. Yeah, I love personalized stuff myself. Weird guy says a compass, a compact relic magnum. I don't know what. Back in the 1890s. Okay. Yeah, triangle coin. Yeah, I have it right here. Let me grab it. Oh boy, maybe. All right, I got it right here. So I cleaned it up a little bit, weird. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let's see. Hold on, I'm trying. No. It has Chinese writing all over it, weird. So I'm not quite sure. I haven't done no research on it. I found it in the same place where me and Juice found all that old stuff. So who knows? It could be old. Anyway, all right. Weird says he dug a square hole Chinese coin dated 1760s. I agree. There in New Orleans, I've seen people find really old Chinese coins. Out there where Plugs lives, they may have some really old Chinese coins, Seattle area. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to move on to the next picture here. Well, hold on. All right, this is hold on, this is plugs for days. And plugs found, I'm sorry. Hold on, I'm not back all the way. There we go. This is plugs for days. It's a military button, and I believe that might be a Sharps bullet. I could be wrong, but it looks like a Sharps bullet to me. And since he's out west, that could be a Seattle, something to do with Seattle military or militia or something like that button. I'm not sure. But anyway, he found these together. Squeak, you could go in on this. You probably got a little more information than me. Later model Sharps carbine bullet. I agree. That's what I thought it was. Thank you, Digging with Squeak. I'm not sure about the button. It could be some kind of a militia from, or there from that time period. Post-Civil War, says Digging with Squeak. Yes, sir. The Sharps were usually after the Civil War, in the days after. I agree. They used a lot of those Sharps to kill buffalo with. Can you dig it? Dep Spader says, very nice plugs. Hell yeah, that's a hell of a find right there. Digging with Squeak says, rifleman button. Not familiar with the S mark though. Neither am I. Squeak, all I was thinking was the only thing that's S out there that I know is Seattle. I don't even know if that makes sense, but the two rifles usually mean riflemen or such. Anyway, nevertheless, it's a beautiful find coming from Plugs for Days. So I hope you guys are remembering all these. Can you dig it? Says the S stands for sexy. I don't know about that. Can you dig it? You guys are crazy. Digging with Squeak says it's upside down in the pick. Yeah, it is. It should turn the other way, but still an S at the bottom under two rifles. Joe's Track says it stands for shitty marksman. Ray Gonzalez is laughing. Old Time Digger says it's a nice button plugs. Yeah, it's a hell of a find. Beautiful button, really nice shape coming from Digging with Squeak. I agree. Can you dig it? Says, actually, I have some similar. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. Ray Gonzalez says, sucker. That's a hell of a find, Clugs. I'd be proud if I find that, I'd made a whole video on it myself. All right, guys. So let's see here. Relics, we're at, okay, plugs. Next, I think next is going to be Mr. Ralph with a Canadian Railway. Are you guys good on this? Y'all ready to move on? This is Mr. Plugs' Relics. We're going to move on here, and we're going, this is Ray Gonzalez. I'm sorry, Ray Rosema. Ray Rosema, and it's a Canadian Pacific Railways bag seal. 1800s, he says. Bag seal, late 1800s. This is the front side of it. And like I said, this is from Ralph Rosema. I'm sorry, I did not mean to confuse it. So bag seals are a hell of a find themselves. Crazy About a Mercury says, that's sweet. Wow, that's sweet. Yeah, Mr. Rosema, that is sweet. Berkshire Treasure Hunter says, yes, I'm jealous of the military stuff you guys dig down south. Yeah, I agree. Some of us are out west. But yeah, all the military stuff is fun to find. Digging with Squeak says we've only found 2 bag seals. Neither are in good shape. Awesome detail on that. I agree, sir. Most bag seals that I've found or seen are usually just chunks of lead, pretty much. Can you dig it? Says awesome. Christine says nice. Hey, Felton, are you still in here? Very nice there, Mr. Rosema. Thank you for sending that in. And we do have the back of it here. We can go on to the next side of it. That's the back of the bag seal. Plug says I'm on a boat and I only get to land 3 times a month. Yeah, I don't believe you. Ray says he's there. Very good, Ray. Very good. This is Mr. Rosema here with his bag seal. Felton, Brian, are you there? All right, guys. Awesome, Ray. Congratulations. This is Ralph Rosema. Plug says, Juice, are you there? You guys are out of it. Okay, so we're going to move on then. This is the back. Y'all remember, this is his, this is Mr. Rosema's Canadian Pacific bag seal. All right. Oh, he said, Joe Strack says Brian left a while ago. Okay, thank you, Joe. We're going to move on here. Oh, shit, not too far. We got one more here. This is Leon Caskey's skeleton key. Mr. Caskey found this skeleton key, metal detecting, just an old area, he says. That's a heck of a find, too. Old skeleton keys are cool. Digging with Squeak says, wow, that's a beautiful key. I agree. I like it a lot. Can you dig it? Says, hey, is Butt Plugs here? You guys are something else, man. Butt Plugs is here, trust me. I just wondered if old Brian was here. Swing That Thing says it's a bucket lister. I agree. I've not found one like that. I've found a few, but not quite like that. Miss Christine said it's awesome. I agree. Berkshire says, I found an old French milita button, but I haven't been able to get it dated, but was told it could be before Colonial War from settlers called Rogers Militia. That's awesome, buddy. I'd be checking that out. It sounds like a good one. I almost timed Juice out for 300 seconds. I would expect no less, Plugs. Weird Guy says that one looks older than 1800s. Yes, that one does look older than the ones I've found. I agree with you, Weird. It's a heck of a key to find. Congrats, Mr. Leon. Okay, guys, we got one more in the relics, and then the relics are done. The relics were a big one here tonight. So let's go to the next one. Y'all remember these? Let's go. That's the other side of it. All right, this is Mr. B. Higgles sent this in. B. Higgles, he's got this is a mini ball, and he has a picture of it with a buck, he says. All I see is a mini ball. So it's a Civil War mini ball, I guess. A chunk of lead that looks pretty good. I like the picture. He does well with his pictures. Very good job, Mr. B. Higgles. B. Higgles, buckshot. I think he has a buckshot here somewhere. There it is. A buckshot and a mini ball. He sent it all in one picture, so I tried to split it up. Yeah, Plug's a mini ball. It's called a Minier ball. Mr. Minier was the man who invented the 3-ring bullet, actually. Anyway, Mr. B. Higgles sent that in. He said he found those 3 in one place. And Berkshire says, okay, time to get shut-eye. Mr. Berkshire, thank you for coming. Please, yeah, if you got any finds you'd like to submit, please submit them for next Sunday, and we'll get them on here for you, buddy. I appreciate you being here. Have a good week. Yeah, Digging with Squeak said that mini ball hit something pretty hard. I agree. It's a little deformed, and it might have tumbled because it looks like the bottom of it's kind of flat. Good night, Berkshire. Thanks for coming. All right, guys. So that is the last one in the relics division. So y'all go ahead and vote on the relics there. And let's see what y'all think, because hit a bone, says Ray Gonzalez. Good night, says Crazy about a Mercury. Y'all go ahead and vote on those, and let's get it done here. We got one more division here, which is toys, which is coming up next, and that'll be the last one. All right, we got napkin. We got one from Park Rat Pat saying napkin ring holder. All right, so we got one for plugs. All right, and then we got weird guy napkin ring holder. One for swing that thing, says he liked Indian head buckle. One for weird buckle. Gregory napkin holder. Okay. Digging with Squeak says he's got to go to bed too. I understand, sir. Thank you for being here. Have a good week. Good night, sir. All right, guys. Night, Bill. Good night from Can You Dig It? All right, I got 2 for plugs. One for Weird's buckle. All right, napkin holder, Gregory Gibson. Depp Spader says button and bullet for plugs. Okay. Joe Strack says plugs button. One more. Okay. Ray Gonzalez says, can you show him again? Yeah, right, Ray. I don't know about that, buddy. 2 for plugs. 2 for buckle. I agree. Okay. I got them here. Actually, I got 3 for plugs. Napkin holder, Ray Gonzalez. All right. All right. Is that everybody? Crazy bottom Mercury for the buckle. Okay, I'm double checking it, guys. Can You Dig It? It's got the belt buckle. Gregory Gibson. Crazy. Y'all have a good night. Joe Strack says plugs button. Got that. Ray Gonzalez. Okay, Christine says infantry button. Wow, guys, it looks like we're going to have a tie here. Depp Spader says plugs is against himself. They're all great, Ray. I agree, buddy. Guys, it looks to me like we got a tie here, so somebody needs to break the tie. I've got 4 and 4. Plug said he tied himself. Let's go back and check and make sure that my count is right. All right, Crazy About a Mercury, belt buckle, 1. Okay. Depp Spader, button and bullet, 1. Joe Strack, button and or plugs button, another 1. Can you show them again, Ray? You're driving me crazy, buddy. I can't do it. Depp Spader plug, okay. Napkin holder, Ray Gonzalez. They're all great. Looks like we got a tie here, guys. So I'm just going to pronounce you both winners. I don't know what else to do. So we got 2 winners in that category. How's that? Nice, says Woody Wood. So weirdest guy in the land and Mr. Plugs for Days both win this one with a belt buckle by Weird Guy and Mr. Plugs with a napkin holder. Awesome job, guys. Thank you for being here. Now, on to toys. And this one's not going to be hard, guys, because I don't believe there's anybody in here except for the weirdest guy in the land. And you know what, Weird? I almost put a couple of my toys in there just to show, but I didn't do it. This was sent in by the weirdest guy in the land. Large Hubley and Tootsie that he dug. And there's no other competition. I was going to put one in. I had it sitting here, but I had already made the video, so I didn't want to go back and redo the whole thing. So, Weird, you definitely win the toys category also. Weird wins. Hands down. Very nice finds, Mr. Weird Guy. Says he dug those together in one hole back in the 1980s. That's crazy. One hole for those. Me and the Juice found a bunch of toys at a place we dug at, and we found them a lot in one area. One hole. So, very nice find. Can You Dig It says he will put out a community post after the show showing the winners. I appreciate that, Juice. We got some winners here. Weird is in the toys. We got a tie in the relic with the buckle. And we have Mr. Johnny Bravo in the ring, in the jewelry, and we have Weird or T in the coins. Very good deal. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching. I hope you guys all have a great week. Weird says, yeah, Juice got a huge truck. I seen that. Yeah, he did. And I got like 20 Army men out of there and like 3 cars and trucks myself. I didn't get a big one, but I got a bunch of little ones. Woody Wood says, I'm going back home. Nobody curfew here. Weird says, fun show. I'll send more next week. Thank you, Weird. I hope you guys enjoy it, man. We're doing this for you. It's great to get everybody on here and see what everybody's found. I think this week was better than last. Thank you, Swing. Great job, Beep. Do you guys agree that it was a better job than last week? Beep, can you say the categories, winners of each categories again? Yes, I can, Juice. So we have plugs for the coin. Then we have Johnny Bravo for the jewelry. And then we have a tie in relics, plugs, and weird guy. And then we have weird for the win in toys. All right. Thank you, Christine. Crazy Buddy Mercury, thank you. Another fun stream by Depp Spader. Thanks, Beep. Thanks for having me. Hey, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Christine. Woody Wood, the key of love. Yes, sir. We appreciate it. Joe Strack, good night, everyone. Good night, Beep. Great job. Thank you, Joe, for being here. Really appreciate you. Crazy Buddy Mercury, good night, ma'am. Hope you have a good week. Everybody, thanks for being here, and we'll see you guys again on next Sunday, right? Swing that thing. Good night, everyone. Thank you, guys. Have a good week. We'll see you guys in the next one. Beep out. Same station next week. Yes, ma'am, Miss Crazy. Beep out, everybody. Have a good week.